describe her like that, I don't know if you're getting a second date. What's going on, guys? My name is Morgan, and welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are continuing Tangled the series. I don't know why that's always such a tongue twister for me. I always struggle over those freaking sentences. Today's episode is called The Wrath of Ruthless Ruth. I haven't heard the name Ruth since like Hey Arnold, okay? Ruth is not a common name that I'm aware of, so I immediately think of Ruth from Hey Arnold. Those of you that are very late Gen Z, like the very first years of Gen Z or like millennials will understand that reference. The rest of you are probably not gonna know what that is. But it's a great show, I highly recommend it. So yeah, we're gonna see who Ruthless Ruth is. Is she a ginger like Ruth was or not? Maybe, I don't know. As always, before we get into it, if you want the full uncut video, that's available over on the Patreon. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do so here. Also on Patreon and Patreon exclusives, right now I'm reacting to Doctor Who. This week I'm recording Don't Blink, and I'm terrified because I've heard of what the freaking weeping angels are, and I jump scare easily, so it's gonna be something. I haven't recorded it yet, but I'm scared. And I've also done Vox Machina and Inside Man in the past on Patreon as well. Also, my sister's reacting to Hell of a Boss over there, so I always forget to say that, but that's over there as well. By the time this comes out on YouTube, I'll be 2 episodes ahead on Patreon. I know you all are looking forward to Queen for a Day. I don't think it's coming up like within the next 2 weeks, but whenever that episode drops and it's 2 weeks ahead of what comes out on YouTube, that'll be available on Patreon, because I know you all are freaking eager for Queen for a Day. And yeah, I think that's all the business. All that being said, let's get into this. Also, yes, I'm 28 and wearing a Minecraft shirt. Fight me. Elijah got it for me because she knows I've been in a Minecraft phase lately. She got it for my birthday and I love it. I had one of these in high school, but there weren't as many things on here because some of these things weren't invented yet, because soul sand wasn't a thing. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But yeah, really cool shirt. Love it. Okay, we got a crow or a raven. Is this like the animal sidekick of Ruthless Ruth?
This one says he's all business, whereas this one I feel says stern yet approachable.
They all look the same. They look the exact same. It's reminded me of that meme. Look at these 2 photos. What's the difference? They're the same photo. Like, that's exactly what this is. Oh, she's MIA. The window's open. She escaped. Oh, she loves her parents so much. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we're in for it. Okay, I want to see what was actually written on those pages, though. My mother and father mean so much to me. I finally have a family that loves me for me. They love me for who I am, and they accept me for who I am. What an amazing feeling. I'm so glad to have them back in my life and know that they love me no matter what. We don't always agree on everything, or sometimes anything, yet we always seem to figure it out because we are family, and what a lovely thing that is to finally have. Oh, we barely made it out alive. I've never been more grateful. So much smoke and what a huge explosion. Oh, okay, that was with Varian, correct? Yep. And then this was when they were in that duel thing for Corona's most powerful warrior, whatever it was. I'm so glad my friends are there if I should ever need them. Oh, okay. And then that was Mr. Chisel Chin Man Bun. I don't remember his name.
Titan security for the princess, your majesty.
Oh.
Titan, Captain?
No, but I know you're worried, but she made it back safe all those other times when she has her friends with her. It's fine. It's fine. You remember how, I don't know if you read it, but she said, like, my parents and I always don't seem eye to eye, but we somehow manage. Like, I understand you're worried. You just got her back. I know, but she's an adult. She needs to be her own person. Very inconspicuous. Beauty and the Beast. Oh my gosh. Easter egg. She's like, whatever that was, sure.
Is it me, or are the guards following us everywhere?
Mm-hmm. They are.
What do you say we don't make it so easy for them?
Ooh, giving them a challenge. I like it.
Hey, there she goes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
But now there's a slight chance we'll get stuck in the rain. Okay, yeah, a huge chance.
But you're right near the snuggling duckling, so it's okay.
The door slowly creaked open. Tumbleweed stapled to her head and teeth that looked as if they could grind bone.
Big Nose here was just telling us about his date last week.
Ah, sweet, sweet Yonda.
His day last week. Dude, if you describe her like that, I don't know if you're getting a second date. If she hears you talking about her like that, I don't think you're gonna get a second date, okay? Oh, can you imagine going on a date with someone and you, like, unless it's a total flop and, like, they're just a nightmare, like, describing them like this? My goodness, like, I would be offended.
I thought my dad was done being overprotective, but for some reason, it seemed like guards were following me everywhere today.
That's because they were.
Ill at ease, and you're just imagining things.
Well, hello, fellows.
He did it!
He did it!
Bye, and Princess, what a surprise to find you here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Specialty of the house. Slop.
Slop. I thought, isn't Lance supposed to be working here?
That's off limits! Don't touch that!
What the hell was that?
More like spooky. It belonged
boy.
to the duckling's original owner, Ruthless Ruth.
Okay, so now we're finally getting into Ruthless Ruth. Bro, that moose looks so freaking derpy. Like, just like chilling, just smiling, happy to be mounted on the wall.
Ruth was the meanest pub thug to ever live. She used that club to intimidate her customers.
Will incur the wrath of Ruthless Ruth's wraith.
The wrath of Ruthless Ruth's wraith?
My god, that lightning is well timed. I mean, if Rapunzel can have magical hair, who's to say ghosts can't exist in the show? I'm not ruling it out. Rapunzel's got magical hair that cannot be cut or destroyed. At one time, it healed people. I'm not ruling ghosts out of the show, okay?
You have disturbed my slumber. You will all be trapped in here with me forever.
Why did it have to be Shorty, though? Because I can't tell if he's just fucking around with them or if this is actually the ghost. Like, if it was any other person, I would take it more seriously, but the fact that it's Shorty, he could just be fucking with them or doing his own weird little thing that he always does. You know, I don't know. It could be a ghost. Like, I don't know.
I want
Know what?
You realize he eats cheese off the floor.
one man's floor is another man's plate. Blink.
One man's floor is another man's plate.
We need to know more about Ruth and the Listen Up Club.
Well, they say that she lived to terrify those around her. And she would go on terrible rampages, storming through the streets of Corona.
No one knew when she would strike. All they knew was she would disappear.
And etch a notch in her club for every unlucky creature she destroyed in her path.
My god.
Or we're gonna be stuck here forever.
I don't want to be stuck here forever. There's only one slice of pie left.
That's the world's smallest violin. I love the gags in this show. They're so good. So Ruthless Ruth seemed like a lot to deal with, to put it lightly. I could see, if that's true, I could see how she would make a lot of enemies. And also, she might just be messing with them from beyond the grave because she enjoyed getting a rise out of people and scaring them. So I'm wondering if this is like an actual curse thing and she's actually upset, or if this is just her having some fun in the afterlife, or if this is all in their heads. Like, it could go any way at this point.
Cut it out. Pie's important to me, okay?
Oh, God.
Guys?
Shouldn't have touched that battering ram, or whatever the hell it was called.
We've got to get out of here, now!
Oh, they just use him as the battering ram!
Who said that?
Something with the club.
It's a tuning fork.
And listen to me well, spirit!
Cap, not so sure you want to take that tone with the undead.
No
Yeah.
more
Rapunzel's Rapunzel's capable. Like, this is just proving Rapunzel's capable, and the guards, you know, don't necessarily listen to what needs to be done. They're just worried about protecting her. But I think Rapunzel's onto something. And if the captain wouldn't be so insistent on getting her back to the castle, they would be able to appease the ghost easier, you know?
I demand you release us or face the consequences!
What are you gonna do to a ghost, dude?
While the flooding caused some damage, there have been no reports of injuries.
And still no
That's
word
good.
from...
If you just let her go, she wouldn't be in the snuggling duckling right now. She would just be home, you know? Like, you chased her away unintentionally, but still.
We are running out of time. Okay, let's think. What do we have to go on? The listen up.
Can you put it in those little holes over there?
Tuning fork.
Yeah, looks like a key of some kind. This whole time that room was in there. Did anyone else know of that?
We're gonna get you out of here! 1, 2, 3!
We're free.
Where did Shorty go?
I'm gonna exercise every day.
That looks like a portal. Oh, they're just stuck. Just do what the ghost says, man. You're not getting out otherwise. Wormhole of some kind?
Why didn't anybody tell me my pants were split? I thought we were pals.
I thought we were pals.
Ruth, are you in here?
There's so many tuning forks. So you have to play a song. Hello, Ruthless Ruth. Why do you have holes in you?
We all have dreams. All I wanted was for them to hear my song.
So you weren't a barbarian?
Oh no, I was a barbarian. But I never disappeared to go on rampages. I was just hiding away in here, practicing my music.
Aww.
But I was afraid no one would listen.
Listen up means listen to your song.
It ain't just a club, Rapunzel.
It's not just a club. Is it like an instrument of some sort? It's definitely gonna have another significant meaning if she's saying it's not just a club, but I'm trying to think of like what that could be, other than like an instrument, because she was so insistent on people hearing her song, you know? I don't know.
They're musical notes.
Oh.
It's her secret song, but she was too afraid to share it, and now we all have to play it.
I'm sorry, what?
That's why the instruments are going around.
Guys, I think she likes it. We're gonna be free.
Captain! 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 Would you stop it? Don't put it in the fire, Captain.
No!
Captain, are you serious?
And none of you will ever see the light of day again!
Dude, why does he gotta do that though? Like it was all going fine. There was no threat to Rapunzel. Shorty was not about to whack her over the freaking head. He literally was just holding it like this. Oh my god.
The club was just her song.
Well, I did have a moose on my head.
Captain, having someone play her song was Ruth's dream.
Yeah, there's no escaping her.
Hide! Coming closer. Not that close.
Not that close.
Can still finish your song.
No, we can't. That hothead with the misplaced eyebrow burned my music.
With the misplaced eyebrow. I can't. Oh my god. The insults in the show are so funny. I'm telling you, the misplaced eyebrow. I'm using that. Like, that's golden.
Since I was a lassie, just a sweet young thing.
It sounds pretty good to me.
Listen up, all you goons. Listen up and hear my tunes. And
Oh, I thought there were rats inside Shorty. I'm like, what? They're in his beard. Okay. I was like, bro. That had me so concerned. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I love the details that they're using though, of like the skeletons as like Ruth is going over them. That's a really cool touch.
I let one note come through my throat, and then I died of shame.
That's what she died of?
Like in your dream.
But in my dreams, you all must sing along.
Okay, everyone start singing. Captain, you too.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone needs to sing.
I haven't sung in quite some time. What if I'm rusty?
Your name's not Rusty, it's Captain.
Your name's not Rusty, it's Captain.
Listen close. You're disgusting, old, and gross. But your song is quite strong. Listen now.
So much for Rusty. Okay, Captain. Very catchy beat. Love a good shanty. Very reminiscent of like the ending of I Have a Dream, where they're all chanting at the end.
Wait until now to free yourself, and why reach out to me?
Because I knew you'd understand, Rapunzel.
Yep. Her compassion knows no bounds.
You might want to take your own advice.
Well put, Ruth. Well put.
Say hi to my Uncle Murray for me.
Wait. I thought Ruth was a goat.
A goat. Greatest of all time, maybe.
Rapunzel! You have no idea how worried I was. I love you so much, darling. You mean everything to me.
Dad. I love you too.
Oh, she can't do it. I think she's got to work herself up to it. Ah, she saw the look on his face and how worried he was, and she's like, I can't do it. Oh, God, I feel so bad for her. She's really just trying to please everyone, but, you know, she's also got to do what's best for her. She wants to go out and live her life, and she's been following the rules so far for her father's sake, but, you know, she's not really happy. She doesn't have the freedom she wants. Like, she has compassion and is willing to listen where, like, no one else is willing to. And, like, that's something the world needs, and it shouldn't be held behind the castle walls. And I don't know, but that was quite the episode. I love a good haunting episode. The little shanty was fun too. Like, the beat was so catchy. I was expecting like Ruthless Ruth to be like an assassin or something, or like a villain in that sense, where like in previous episodes we have like thieves, or in Before Ever After there was that I forget what her name was. I didn't know if it was gonna be something like that, but a singing ghost was definitely unexpected. So that is gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want the full uncut video, it's about 33 minutes at this point. That's available over on Patreon. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.